All right, guys, I am back in the car, and we're about ready to continue with the commentary on the Sean Hannity Show.
Election year, season, as usual. Hey, listen, I will tell you that my pillow changed my life. It just works. I love it. I can't be without it. I fall asleep faster. I stay asleep longer. Now, My Pillow has outdone themselves. They have taken what they do for your head and your neck and sleeping, and they've added to your entire sleep experience by creating the My Pillow mattress topper. You put it on top of your mattress, and it is like you are sleeping on a cloud. It's My Pillow for your whole body. It's amazing. You get My Pillow foam for support that you need. It has transitional foam to help relieve pressure points. It's ultra soft, patented temperature, regulating cover, and it has a 10-year warranty and a cover that's washable, dryable, made in the U.S., backed by Mike's 60-day unconditional money-back guarantee. In other words, My Pillow for the whole body, all the support and the better sleep you want and deserve. Right now, if you go to MyPillow.com or call 800-919-6090, get the My Pillow mattress topper, mentioning my name, Hannity. You save 30% and you get 2 standard My Pillows absolutely free. That's MyPillow.com, promo code Hannity. You will love sleeping on a cloud like I do.
They make the most dumbest, stupid decisions that anyone can ever think of overall. To be honest with you guys, I'm not sure how much memory is available on my phone.
I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier home purchase lender. Today's fluctuating interest rates can leave you with unexpected higher mortgage payments. At Quicken Loans, we've created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates, so you can buy a home with certainty. It's called Rate Shield, and here's how it works. With Rate Shield, you can lock your interest rate while you shop for a new home. So if rates go up, you don't have to worry. And here's the best part. If rates go down, you get the lower rate. With Rate Shield, we really have you covered. Here are more reasons why you'll want to work with America's largest mortgage lender. For 8 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. And for the 5th year in a row, they've also ranked us highest in the nation for mortgage servicing. Rate Shield, another way we can save you money on your mortgage. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Based on Rocket Mortgage data in comparison to public data records. Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year purchase transactions. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLS number 3030. Additional conditions or exclusions may apply.
News 96.5 is WDBO FM Orlando.
Powered by New South Window Solutions.
A Cox Media Group station.
I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's premier home purchase lender. We've created a new way to protect you from unpredictable interest rates. Our exclusive Rate Shield approval. First, we lock your interest rate for up to 90 days. Then, if rates go up, your rate stays locked. But if rates go down, your rate drops. Either way, you win. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate Shield approval only valid on certain 30-year fixed rate loans. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender, licensed in all 50 states, NMLS number 3030. Additional conditions or exclusions may apply.
It's time to join the millions of people that meet happy with Zoom video conferencing. Zoom gives you flawless video, crystal clear audio, and instant sharing across any mobile, tablet, or desktop device. But the best thing about Zoom? It just works. So ditch the distractions, join the movement, and meet happy with Zoom video conferencing. Visit zoom.us to set up your free account today. That's zoom.us. Zoom video conferencing. This is News 96.5.
WDBO.
Where Orlando turns first for breaking news, weather, and traffic 24 hours a day.
And it starts now.
Good afternoon, 5 o'clock at News 96.5 WDBO.
Actually, it's
the Hurricane Michael death toll in Florida's Panhandle on the rise again today. 2 more bodies recovered in Mexico Beach. One found by a K-9 unit from Palm Beach County. Another was spotted by a drone. And a day after President Trump toured the Panhandle, Vice President Mike Pence getting a tour of damage and meeting with farmers in Georgia.
President Trump and I and our administration are committed to work with the Congress to help Americans impacted by Hurricane Michael in the city and on the farm, and to come all the way back.
Vice President joined by Secretary of Agriculture Sonny Perdue today. He says towns across Georgia and Florida could take decades to recover.
News 96.5 WDBO, where Orlando turns first for severe weather.
I'm meteorologist George Waldenberger. Another afternoon where many of us hit 90, much hotter than normal. I'm updating how long this heat is going to last.
I feel baked.
I'm Jackie O'Brien. I-4 eastbound downtown delays OBT dive and Ho traffic in 4 minutes on News 96.5 WDBO.
It is still hot and sunny. 91 in Orlando. We have 93 in Apopka, 94 at the Walt Disney World Resort. Sean Hannity back in 5 minutes with the final hour news roundup. Senator Lindsey Graham calling on Saudi Arabia's king today to name a new heir over the disappearance of a journalist. Turkey, as you probably know, accusing the Saudis of murdering Jamal Khashoggi inside the consulate in Istanbul.
This guy is a wrecking ball. He had this guy murdered in a consulate in Turkey, and to expect me to ignore it, I feel used and abused. I was on the floor every time defending Saudi Arabia because there's a good ally.
President Trump tweeting that the Saudi prince still denies any knowledge of what happened in the consulate. Tom Rivers has more from London.
A high-level Turkish official says police have found, quote, certain evidence during their search of the Saudi consulate showing that Jamal Khashoggi was killed there. The official did not provide details on the explosive plane based on what was said to have been recovered during the hours-long search at the diplomatic mission.
Secretary of State Mike Pompeo in Saudi Arabia today, meeting with the Crown Prince. He heads to Turkey tomorrow. A big day on Wall Street today. Stocks bouncing back. The Dow Jones Industrial Average jumping 548 points, up more than
I think those are bells. I don't know what they are, but they make me think of, that sound that, when a train is about ready to come.
Washington Watchdog, and this is where Orlando turns first for breaking news, weather, and traffic. News 96.5
Gates go down. You hear
a
those
small plane crashing in the ocean.
Whatever they're called,
Shores today. Duluth County Beach Safety telling us they sent 4 lifeguards out to rescue
sounds like with that stop working thing, only sped up.
It appears that the pilot had only minor injuries. He was the only person on the plane. Police in Daytona Beach and Jacksonville working together on a death investigation. A man driving on I-95 in Daytona yesterday alerted his car's OnStar system that he had a health emergency, and when help arrived, he let first responders know that there was someone dead in his home in Jacksonville. Police there found a woman's remains. They have not yet said what led to the death. In Seminole County, a school bus monitor charged with battery, cruelty, and abuse after slapping a student. The monitor says it was all an accident, but bus surveillance video shows a different story. Investigators say 55-year-old Beverly Morton turned around in her seat, hit the boy in the face. She's now on paid leave while the investigation continues. President Trump calling Stormy Daniel horseface in one of his tweets today. A federal judge dismissing her defamation lawsuit against the president. Daniel's attorney, Michael Avenatti.
This idea that this is a total victory for Donald Trump and a total defeat for my client is a bunch of nonsense.
Avenatti says he has already filed an appeal. And from the What the Heck is Wrong with People file, an Orlando man facing charges for punching a woman in the face.
The victim tells the Orange County Sheriff's Office she slowed down near Hiawassee Elementary School on Friday morning, and that's when 24-year-old Lawrence Milford started to tailgate her and threw something at her car. When she pulled over to call 911, Milford grabbed her wrist and took her phone. She got out of the car and says Milford punched her repeatedly. He's now sitting in jail, charged with robbery and battery. Samantha Jordan, News 96.5 WDBO.
Well, most of you fellow listeners not too excited about the Roseanne spinoff that is going to premiere tonight.
It's called The Conners, featuring all the same writers and stars of the old show except for Roseanne Barr.
I know,
ABC canceled the Roseanne comeback after Barr sent out a tweet they found to be racist. I'm asking our listeners if they plan to watch The Conners or not tonight.
Such a pity about the Roseanne show.
The Conners without Roseanne is like having a comedy TV show without the comedy.
Roseanne is what made that show great, so I think I'll just pass on the Conners.
I think this is so dumb. It's like having Last Man Standing without Tim Allen.
I'm Gene Wexler. Tell us if you plan to watch or not using the open mic feature in the News 96.5 WDBO app.
And coming up next hour on Orlando's Evening News, we'll speak with our entertainment correspondent, Jason Nathanson. He has already seen the episode. 5:05 at News 96.5 WDBO.
Witham, Smith & Brown, CPAs, Audit, Tax, and Advisory Service. Experience the Witham way by visiting witham.com, WITHUM.com.
The professionals at Witham, Smith & Brown are not just world-class accountants. They're also top-notch tech-savvy consultants, helping to modernize your technology and automate your business processes. From intranets to cloud-based solutions and everything in between, Witham's digital team can help streamline your organization's operations. Not sure if you need to update any of your systems? Visit digital.witham.com to find out more and to speak to a Witham digital expert. That's digital.witham.com.
Air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Ace Solves It All is the right choice for your home's critical support systems. 7 to 7, 7 days a week at no extra charge. Plus, if you call before Wednesday, you'll save $50 off 4 for 4. Your home and your family's safety are worth trusting to the pros at Ace Solves It All.
Air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. AceSolvesItAll.com.
Come on, TV commercials are not this long.
And this is where Orlando turns first for breaking news, weather, and traffic. News 96.5 WDBO.
Weather, brought to you by Tuffy Tire and Auto Service.
Weather,
a stray shower
by
is
Zoom,
possible
the
for the
Greek
rest of
god
the
of the
afternoon
sky.
and into the evening. Most of us will miss out on any rain that even tries to develop. Dry and quiet overnight through tomorrow morning, down to 74 tomorrow, 92, mainly dry. Slight chance of showers and 90 on Thursday, then Friday a higher chance of rain. From Channel 9 Eyewitness News, I'm meteorologist George Waldenberger.
I'm a fool for Jesus.
Now,
Safe Touch Security.
Triple Team Traffic.
I-4 eastbound slow at 5:35, then from Sand Lake up to Kirkman, OBT to Ivanhoe, 10 to 15 minutes. So par to Lee at Maitland past 434 and 46 to the bridge. Westbound heavy at Maitland. Ivanhoe to the 408, 5 to 10 minutes. Past the same from John Young to the Turnpike. And you're heavy from Sand Lake past the Dakota Parkway. Will Drive past the 429. We got a new crash on the Silver Star at Hiawassee. With traffic alerts every 6 minutes in the morning, we're helping you get to work on time. I'm Jackie O'Brien, News 96.5 WDBO. Get where you're going faster. Traffic alerts every 6 minutes.
When Orlando traffic's at its worst, we give you traffic every 6 minutes.
3 times
a day, when you need it most.
Traffic every 6 minutes in the morning. This is News 96.5 WDBO.
Now, Sean Hannity on News 96.5 WDBO.
I waited 10 minutes.
Get up in the face of some Congress people.
Go low, we kick them.
They think they want to be with him and it's going to make them give them something, but they are paying such a price. Well, making a deal with the devil, it's scary.
The way we implement change in America is through elections. We change governments here at home in an orderly and formal way. And in that orderly and formal way, and lawful way, we need to overthrow the government of the United States under Donald Trump.
Oh, shut up.
That's interesting. Interesting.
Overthrow the government of the United States. That's what we're going to do. As a matter of fact, when they go low, we kick them. We can't
want
be
their
civil
own
unless we
government.
win.
They want to go back to the days when we were under oppressive, tyrannical kings and dictators.
800-941-SEAN
That's
is
what they
our
want.
toll-free telephone number.
And
News
they
roundup information
want to be the kings,
overload hour.
queens, and
Joining us now is Joe
dictators. That's what they
Concha
want.
of the
That's what they
Hill.
want.
Joe has been
They
following
want
media
all
now
the
for the
power.
longest period of
And the fact
time.
that
Joe,
Donald
welcome to the
Trump has the
program.
power
Glad to
and
have you
he's
back.
using it for the good of the American people.
kills them. You hear this rhetoric and you think to yourself, Sean, is this good for Democrats going into the midterms? And new poll out today, it's very, very telling.
I think at this point, you know, the Democrats are going to lose. They're going to lose everything at this point because over the years they've been showing their ugly colors. They've been taking off their masks and showing their ugly faces. They've been showing who and what they are. At this point, they're losing. I mean, when Hillary Clinton lost the 2016 presidential election to Donald Trump, I mean, that spoke.
Softball field in Virginia, and that sort of rhetoric is still being used in light of that. I think for the Cory Bookers and the Maxine Waters and the Hillary Clintons and the Eric Holders, this is having a very negative effect. It is painting the party as a mob mentality party, and the polls are showing a drastic shift towards Republicans now 3 weeks out from the midterms.
Well, I'm also looking ABC, Washington Post poll, which you're talking about here, looking at the current generic ballot. I mean, this is pretty amazing. With 21 days to go, this ought to be a concern for every Democrat. But Democrats, you know, had a 53-42 edge in generic ballot for the House, but inside 66 districts, the toss-ups, it really comes down to about 70 districts. That's where the balance of power will be tipped. We're only leaning towards one party or the other, and that's where it evaporates. That's where it actually matters. That's why I'm listing the names of the specific House races that matter, 10 a night, so that people can tune in and literally see. We've also put up an interactive map on Hannity.com that people can use And you also see it. Kristen Sinema is imploding out in Arizona. Project Veritas, with the tape that they released to Claire McCaskill, is devastating, that she's hiding what she's running on. And the same happened to Governor Bredesen in Tennessee. You have Heidi Heitkamp, who's already down by double digits. Joe Donnelly is in big trouble. We now see Heller, very important seat in Nevada. He's now up by 7 in the latest poll. The only state I'm really worried about right now is Florida, and Rick Scott just has done an amazing job for the people of Florida.
Well, yeah, and the hurricane, obviously, that was devastating. But the response, and that's 2 hurricanes now, remember, that have hit there in the last year where Scott has really shown. If you remember, Sean, the 2012 election right here in Jersey, that's where Hurricane Sandy hit, and then President Obama had the advantage of acting like a commander-in-chief and going to the devastation while Mitt Romney was basically left helpless. And they say that hurricane may have tipped the scales back to Obama, because remember, Romney had all the momentum in the world going into that storm. So, yeah, look, Jim Messina, who was, speaking of President Obama in 2012, he was the campaign manager for Mr. Obama at that time. And he said yesterday, why did Senator Warren have to do her announcement with her DNA now? Because why can't Democrats ever stay focused? I think this Elizabeth Warren revelation will only hurt the party further, because I don't see how you could ever say it. And many media outlets, by the way, Sean, said that this was definitive proof, right? I'll give you literally the headlines.
Definitive proof that she's 96% European. I mean, that 1/1024th she has, perhaps, maybe Native American ancestry of some type. I mean, but she literally personally changed herself to minority status when at UPenn, and then at Harvard, she was billed as the first minority female professor there of Native American heritage. The Cherokee Nation has spoken out and said this is just outrageous. They're outraged by it.
Right, that was the turning point, right, when they came out and said, this is wrong, this is inappropriate, this is a mockery. Then are we going to say it's attacking Elizabeth Warren? Is it still conservatives, or is it actually Cherokee Nation? I mean, but the headlines yesterday, Associated Press, Warren DNA shows I have Native American heritage. CNN, Elizabeth Warren releases DNA test with strong evidence of Native American ancestry. ABC News, Elizabeth Warren reveals proof of Native American ancestry. Again, what proof? This so backfired on her, particularly when Cherokee Nation got involved and all the mockery that ensued from there. This is going to follow her. I know people think that she is a front runner, but the fact that she lied about her heritage to advance her career, I could see the signs already at Trump rallies in 2020 with 1/1024th just written, and that's it. Because now this defines her, and this is not something you shake very easily, and suddenly she's kind of more from Hillary Clinton, where you can't really trust what she says, and then on top of that, she has no real economic message outside of you didn't build that. So
yeah,
it's very interesting to see what the Democrats settle on, right, in 2020, because I think the left wing of the party is taking over, and that's not the way you beat President Trump.
One of the things that I've been pointing out, I don't know if you had a chance to look at the Center for American Progress. Those are a group formed by none other than John Podesta, but they're running their re-election. Now, very revealing that Maxine Waters says, they keep telling me not to say it. They keep saying I'm not allowed, but I'm going to keep saying it anyway, meaning impeach 45. So they're hiding their agenda. We learned that in this Project Veritas tape with Claire McCaskill in her own words also. But now we know that they're being told directly not to talk about their immigration at all. You know, sanctuary attacks pack a punch, says the 4-page memorandum. I'm like, yeah, okay. And anyway, the New York Times obtained a copy of it, and Democrats and strategists that prepared the memo said to Democrats, you spend as little time as possible ever talking about immigration itself. Pivot to more fruitful issues like healthcare and taxation. It's very difficult to win on immigration. So nobody's talking about what they really are going to do. For Democrats to win, they have to pretty much lie, misrepresent, be quiet about what it is they want to do, how they'll govern, and the types of agenda items they really have. That's not an enviable position to be in. I mean, for all the criticism Donald Trump takes, he's pretty authentic. He made promises and he keeps them.
That's the thing. I mean, when you look at the record, right, everybody focuses on the retail of the president too much, right? You look at the results, and it's a completely different ballgame. Any president would kill to have a GDP above 4% and unemployment below 4%, right? There's something like 7.6 million job openings. That was reported by CNBC today. I think in the country. That's incredible. When you have 98% of the ISIS caliphate evaporated in Iraq and Syria, when North Korea is no longer lobbing missiles over Japan, threatening Guam and the United States. These are all very substantial victories. The trade deal he just did with Canada and Mexico. I'm not cheerleading here. I'm talking about the pillars of a presidency in terms of accomplishments. Trump is winning right now. He won with Kavanaugh as well. Even the CNN did a segment last week, John Avalon, where he says the president is on a winning streak, and the polls are showing it. He's back around 44%, 45%.